Hi there guys, I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech, and in this video, I'll be unboxing the latest Asus TUF A15 gaming laptop and giving you a complete review. By the way, price of this laptop starts at 61,000 rupees and price varies based on the internal specifications that you choose. By the way, I have the FA506 model number. So guys, here's the box. On the front, we have the TUF logo. Below that, it boldly says TUF Gaming, and at the bottom center, it also has the Asus branding. On one side, it has the Asus branding, and on the other side, we have some information. And finally, on the back side, we have the model number and complete list of specifications. Now, without any further delays, let's unbox it. Once we open the box, first thing we see is the laptop itself. It comes in a cloth bag, and just when I picked it up, it just felt a bit heavy. Anyways, besides the laptop, we also get some documentation, and on the side, we also get a 180 watt power adapter and the cable. By the way guys, this gaming laptop comes with an AMD Ryzen series CPU, Nvidia graphics, and this laptop is also military grade certified to work in harsh conditions. Whether it's high temperature, low temperature, or even high altitudes, it works without any problem, just like other TUF series laptops. Now let's come back to the laptop. So here's how it looks on the top. Now let's open it up. It comes with a keyboard cover, and here's how the keyboard looks. Now let's have a physical overview. The entire laptop is made of hard plastic. It has a brushed metal finish on the lid, which makes it look like metal. It also has a brand new design for the lid with their branding at the center. On the right side, it has just the Kensington lock, exhaust vent, a USB 2.0 port, and the speaker grill, which by the way has two outlets, one at the side and one at the bottom. On the left side, it has most of the connectivity ports. It starts off with charging port, Ethernet port, HDMI 2.0 port, two USB 3.2 ports, a USB Type-C port, which by the way is USB 3.2, which also acts like a display port. Following that is the audio jack and the speaker, which once again has two outlets, one at the side and another one at the bottom. On the front, it's completely plain. On the back side, it has the exhaust vents on either side, which look pretty cool, especially with that copper color. And just like most of the gaming laptops, it is missing a DVD drive and an SD card reader. Now to the bottom side, this laptop has got the new honeycomb design, which is supposed to provide better cooling. We would expect the whole design to have vents, but it only has few vents in some places. As for the four edges, it also has rubber foot pads to give it some elevation and give it some extra grip. Now to open the laptop, we get a pretty big protruding notch on the front. By the way guys, this laptop has pretty good hinge mechanisms, which allows us to easily open the laptop with just a single hand. Now once we open the laptop, we get to see that massive 15.6-inch IPS display with Full HD Plus resolution and anti-glare coating. It has 16:9 aspect ratio, 144Hz refresh rate, adaptive sync, and nano edge display. Well, that's basically pretty slim bezels on three sides and a huge chin at the bottom with Asus branding. Above the display, it has a HD webcam, and below the display, we have the other half of the laptop with a pretty great design. Bottom part is still made of plastic, but once again has that brushed metal finish for some part of it, which looks quite premium. At the top, it has the 4 LED indicators for power, battery, disk usage, and aeroplane mode, along with TUF Gaming engraved on it. Below that, it has a small vent for air circulation, followed by the power button. Below that, we get the complete full-sized backlit keyboard with some quick multifunction buttons at the top, and finally, below that, we have the touchpad. Now these are the rest of the specifications. By the way guys, these are the specs of the current variant that I am having. So this laptop has an AMD Ryzen 9 4900H processor, which is an octa-core processor with 16 threads. As for graphics, it has a GeForce RTX 2060 GPU with 6GB of DDR6 RAM. It also has 16GB of DDR4 RAM, 512GB of SSD, and a 1TB hard disk. Powering this device is a 3-cell 48Wh lithium polymer battery. Now finally, this laptop weighs 2.3 kilograms, and for a gaming laptop, that doesn't feel heavy. Comparatively, it feels slightly slimmer than other gaming laptops. Finally, here's a quick look at the laptop without the back cover. These are the dual speakers. Here's where the hard disk rests. It's 1TB by the way. Here's a 512GB SSD. Next, we have an additional SSD slot over here. Next, we have the RAM slots over here, which by the way are already filled. Next, we have the dual fan setup. And finally, 3 thermal vents. Now for the review, let's start off with the design and build. Just like most laptops, even this laptop is completely made of plastic. Even though it has that brushed metal finish, it's still plastic, but overall it doesn't feel cheap. It's pretty sturdy, it has military grade toughness, it's not drop proof, but can resist better than most laptops. I really like the overall design, especially that red line that runs all around the lid and that extra notch, which might seem annoying, but it's really useful. As for the weight, it's a bit heavy, but it really can't be helped. Overall build is great and I really like the design, no complaints whatsoever. Now as for the display, we get a pretty good IPS panel with 144Hz refresh rate, which is great for gaming. Color reproduction is good, viewing angles are great, and as for brightness levels, it is more than sufficient for indoor usage. We also get that anti-glare coating, which does help cut down most of the reflections. As for the speakers, they are good, but obviously they are not too loud. Here's a quick audio sample. Overall, it's definitely usable, but for gaming or better media consumption, get a Bluetooth headset or Bluetooth speakers or something like that. Now for the keyboard, which is definitely one of the most important aspects for regular usage or for gaming, I really like it. It's a full-sized keyboard, you get the number pad, most importantly, you actually get regular sized arrow keys, which are usually squeezed down. It's also a backlit keyboard, you can change colors, add different effects as well, but all that aside, typing in specific feels really good on this keyboard. Key travel is good and the response you get is pretty satisfying. So once again, no complaints. As for the trackpad, it works, even gestures work without any problem. I just wish it was slightly more bigger. Now as for performance, for regular usage, performance of this laptop is more than what you can ask for. For gaming, it's definitely good. Everything seems fine except for that fan sound. Just like previous TUF gaming laptops, fan really kicks in when you start playing games and makes a lot of noise. It's pretty irritating, so it's better if you use headset with it. As for the gaming experience, it has been pretty good. I'm not a big gamer, but I just played PUBG on it for quite some time and the experience was quite good, especially because of that 144Hz refresh rate. Everything felt pretty smooth. Now finally, when it comes to battery life, I'd say it does a pretty good job. This laptop comes with a 48 watt-hour battery and on regular usage like browsing, working on scripts, watching videos, which was everything except for gaming, battery life was pretty good. I got about 4 to 5 hours of battery life, sometimes even 6 hours, and there was no fan noise at all. And while gaming, at most it lasted me about 2 hours. Usually that depends upon the games that you play. So guys, to conclude, this is definitely a great laptop for gaming, and even if you're not into gaming and you're looking for a great laptop with great performance and a lot of cool features, then you can definitely go with this. So guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you want to know more about this product, there's a link for that in the description. Do check it out. With that said, I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech signing off. Have a nice day.